Just here at Waverley Local Court in the eastern suburbs of Sydney today, and it's been a really good day. I've just left my client now in tears, but they're happy tears. You see, my client's a 24-year-old young man. I represented him here at Waverley in February for an offence of drive with drug present in his system. That offence was dealt with occurred in October last year. However, at the time of dealing with that offence in February this year, we had no idea that a second offence of drive with drug present was forthcoming. He was offended that second offence on Christmas Day last year, so a couple of months after the other one. But police didn't actually lay the charge until after we had dealt with the first matter in court in February. So it's all a bit messy and mixed up, but effectively there was two drug driving offences. We had dealt with the first one, and then after we had dealt with the first one in court, he was formally charged with the second offence. It does take some time for police to lay a charge in these types of drug driving matters because they need to send samples off to the police lab, and it can often take several months for the results to come back before they can actually charge people. So unfortunately, it would have been ideal to deal with both of the drug driving charges at the same time in February, but because the charge didn't come through after that court date, this particular offence was categorised as a second offence where the penalties are effectively doubled. Minimum disqualification is 6 months instead of 3 months as a first offence. So, the reason being why he had accumulated two serious drug driving offences in a relatively short period of time was at the back end of 2021. He had gone through an emotional breakup with his girlfriend. He had lost 2 friends to suicide. He was unemployed. He had no direction. He was hanging out with wrong people, wrong crowd, who were partakers of illicit drugs. He was spiralling out of control, and that's why there was these 2 offences which occurred within a couple of months of each other. Now, the catalyst for turning his life around was the fact that he went and got a full-time job at the beginning of the year in a vocation that he has real passion for, and that he also has qualifications in photography and graphic design. He's been working there all year. He has found a new group of friends. He's no longer taking drugs. He does suffer from depression and anxiety, and he's been replacing the drug taking and hanging out with the wrong crowd by seeing his psychologist regularly. He's on antidepressant medication, and he's been working out every day. So he's now living a healthy lifestyle, which is fueled his ability to be able to live drug-free. So he's remained completely drug and offence-free all of this year, and he's been working full-time. Now, we were able to present evidence before the court to show the court that he has completely turned his life around since the start of the year. He was in a very dark place last year when those offences occurred, but he has really done everything he can to turn his life around. He was put off the road for 3 months for the first offence in February, and he was facing at least 6 months for this particular offence going forward today. I did present this case. It was a matter that ideally we would have liked to have dealt with both of the charges at the same time, but because police delays, the charge came through later, and he was effectively going to be facing a further period of time off the road at a higher penalty because we couldn't deal with them at the same time. But I also did present the case like this. It was a case where he was in a dark place last year. He has turned his life around, and still the ghosts of the past are coming back to haunt him when all he's trying to do is move forward in a good, positive direction, but he keeps getting brought down by the ghosts of the past. So the court did, magistrate today showed a real level of compassion and leniency by granting my client a conditional release order and put on a good behaviour bond for a period of 2 years. So effectively that means he will not be disqualified today, he won't be convicted, he won't be fined. He's put on a good behaviour bond for 2 years. So if he breaks the law or returns back to taking drugs in any way, shape or form, and it comes to the attention of authorities, then he will be in breach of that. The magistrate said that if he is back before him on any sort of matter, then he won't be given the same level of leniency, especially if it's a similar offence. He'll be definitely convicted and put off the road. Walked out of court today with happy tears, ecstatic, absolutely relieved. This matter's been weighing on him for a long period of time, and he is now living a good, healthy, positive lifestyle. I don't think we'll see him before the courts again, but he has certainly been given a very stern warning, but a one-off let off by the magistrate here at Waverley Court today. Thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. I want to thank you for tuning into Borman Lawyers today. You can catch us at any of the usual social media platforms. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you've got any questions or queries, please don't hesitate to contact us on 1300 941 900. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into this video today. I really hope it was informative and helpful for you. There's another couple of videos below that you might want to check out that may be very useful for the process that you might be going through at the moment. Please feel free to like, follow, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we've always got fresh new content coming through all the time.